This meeting is being recorded for cablecast and YouTube presentation by Area 58 Community Access Media. The video of this meeting is not to be considered an official public record. And I forgot to say hi. Hi. Welcome to the Public Safety Building Committee meeting. Sorry. I didn't expect to get a phone call and it threw me all for a loop. Okay, so Dan isn't able to be here. We really just have some quick business. We did get our certificate of vote, or the chief got his certificate of vote for the $35,000 that he got put forth at the annual meeting for unexpected and ancillary costs related to the move. That. We have a very brief budget with a currently remainder balance of $3,580.91. According to Rob's email to today, $2,000 of that may go to upper wall cabinets at the report writing station that were not included in the drawings. So,
Have they been installed?
no, they haven't been purchased yet.
Okay.
So we may have a $3,000 plus remainder, or we may not. We have a P3 invoice for $3,500, which finishes up our commitment to P3. We have additional reimbursable expenses here for secure alarm for $26,650, Uline, which is work tables and whiteboards for $1,449, Associated Key and Lock for $2,319, Donegan Systems, which I can tell you what it was. Donegan Systems was the balance for the locker room lockers. And UTS of Massachusetts, which was, I think, an old field inspection bill from last December that apparently didn't get passed along. So it's a total of $41,807.68. So motion to approve the P3 invoice.
So moved.
Second.
That's the 41,000, not their final invoices, correct?
That's the total invoice. Their final invoice is $3,500.
Okay, and that's in there.
And then we have reimbursables.
Okay, I have a question before we vote. Is the punch list complete?
No, they're still working on the punch list.
Okay, I don't think we should approve final payment until the punch list is complete. My feeling,
Do we know
I
how
would-
much is on that list?
What's on the retainage at the moment? What do we have left in retainage? Retainage on the entire contract.
I don't know.
I mean, we don't know if the state has approved the cells yet, do we?
That is scheduled for the 19th.
Okay, I mean, I think there's still enough hanging that,
Yeah, if they don't have the cell check system, I agree with you. If that hasn't been put in or finalized,
So you want to hold the $3,500 and pay the reimbursables?
I would, yeah, at least.
yes.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, so
So I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
I didn't realize that there was still some things.
all right, so I'll do the math afterwards. We're just going to take the $41,807 and subtract the $3,500.
Do we know what's on this list that hasn't been completed?
Yeah, where did I see the list?
You had a list on your
I had a little bit of a
minutes,
list in the
but-
minutes. And
Okay,
but there
that's
was
where
some- There were some other things that Dan's got on there as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's mostly the cell check and I think the training on all the various systems. There were some minor things that I'm pretty sure got addressed already.
yeah. I said, what's left? And he said, the last major piece to be done is the state inspection of cells, which is scheduled for the 19th. Other than that, they're working through some punch list items, reported bugs for the chief, nothing out of the ordinary. Also, Dan met with Liz about APC's claim, and we're waiting for APC to give back up a breakdown and all that sort of stuff. So that's still pending.
The bulletproof glass has been installed.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anything else on this invoice then? Okay, so we have a motion, we have a second. All in favor of paying all except their last bill?
Ty?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so I will hold that. Excuse me, we have APC's invoice, number 13 for, I should have brought stronger glasses. Current balance to finish, current payment due. Really, I can't tell if that's a 3 or a 2. $265,458.23.
What's that leave for a balance? I can take a look at it. It's fine.
Zero.
That's their final. That's the last of it.
Okay, there's the retainage. Oh, wait a second.
Including retainage is 0.
And we actually, at 5:35 after I'd left the house, Rob sent me another one payable to APC, which I will pull up, which was the cell intercom systems for $7,000, but that's a separate invoice. Let's deal with this one first.
Where do we stand with the contractor himself? Do we have anything outstanding to him?
This is the contractor.
Okay, that's,
Yeah, I think this is his final payment, it looks like.
Yeah, but is there anything hanging out there that the contractor needs to do? It's generally not a good idea to settle up with somebody before the punch list is completely
Yeah, this
done.
is-
A lot harder to get some
Yeah.
things
they-
done.
Yeah.
I wish somebody from P3 had come tonight to
Yeah.
explain this.
yeah.
'Cause I'm not
yeah, 'cause
comfortable.
I don't see the number I'm looking for. And we should have a retainage amount. That's the last thing they ask for is either reduction or retainage. And that's after everything, after all of the punch list has been completed.
So then what I'm hearing is that you want to hold this bill.
Unless we can get clarification. I think the retainage should be in the six-figure range still.
Well, so the retain, if you look at the spreadsheet, he's got retainage of almost 125,000, but I'm looking at the columns, you know, previous applications for payment, some of these match the total scheduled value.
Yep.
So it looks like we paid, unless there's something I'm missing. That looks like a final bill with nothing left.
I can try to get Dan on the phone, or we can just hold it until next month.
I think we get some information and hold it until next month, and, I mean, that just,
Do we have a motion on this one yet?
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
I just might,
Unless you wanted to vote approval pending Dan saying that's,
Well, they signed off on this.
okay. I mean, they're probably glad to get done with the thing, too.
Well, the other thing is that this looks like Dan got it in June.
Let me see if I can get Dan on the phone. If I can, then we can get this taken care of. Hi, Dan. Are you free to speak for a few minutes? Okay, I'm going to put you on speakerphone. We have some questions about the invoices. Just a moment. Okay, you're on speakerphone.
Dan,
Hang on 1 second. Sorry, go ahead.
what do we have left in retainage on the contract?
Say that again?
What is left in retainage?
Oh, I don't know that number. I don't have that in front of me. Do you have the pay rec there?
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. I'm looking at 124,814.13. Is that what we still hold?
At the bottom?
Yes.
I think it's line 9 or line 8. Can you do me a favor and send me a picture of it?
Hold on a second.
What is it that you're concerned with?
That this is a final bill and that, they're not quite 100% over there yet.
What are they missing?
Well, I'm pretty sure we still have the cell check and a few other things punch list related.
The cell check is installed.
No, but I mean, it hasn't been signed off on yet by the state.
Well, it has been signed off by DPU. That's going to happen next Thursday or Wednesday.
Okay, the pictures are on their way to you.
All right. Is it email or by text?
Text.
All right, hang on. Come on, come on. Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, because the retainage line is all zero.
Zero, yeah.
Hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, because on line 9 of this application for payment, the balance to finish including retainage is 0.
Then he's asking for his final payment.
Is he due his final payment?
In my opinion, he is, because anything that happens is warranty work. The only punch list wise, he's got a few odds and ends to do, but he's going to have that for 6 months. I mean, if you want to hold back 50,000 or 20,000 or whatever, any number you feel, just send him a message. That's fine too. But he's not going anywhere. He comes every time we call him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got, in his request for payment, he's got what looks like 20,000 and change on the profit line item. I don't know if we want to hold that line item and pay the rest, or
that should be by percentage. So if it's 98% complete, he'd be entitled to that. I mean, if he's asking for 122,000, there's 122,000. I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen it, but I wouldn't have been opposed to paying him anyway. But that being said, if the board is uncomfortable with that, then you have the right. You have the right to cut it back. So if you want to hold back any number, whether it's 20,000, 50,000, you have that right to do that, and say until we get the final inspection from DPH or anything else that you can think of. You have the right to do that. We did get a punch list from site, and we did get a architectural punch list. And the site punch list, he did all the items on the site. The architectural punch list, I think, he had a couple sticky doors, and he had some odds and ends he had to do on, painting items. I can't get them on because the painting was done by the sheriff's department. So it's kind of hard to tell me what he's not completed. And the difference here is completed versus warranty. Because things are going to come up, like the HVAC didn't work 3 weeks ago, and the chief said, Dan, my office just doesn't right. They went through the building, and lo and behold, the chief was 100% correct. Something wasn't wired right. So, but it got corrected. But that would have been warranty work, and that could happen, 3 months from now. You're not going to hold money for a year.
Yeah, no, I think our concern is that there's still things relative to the full operation of the station that aren't complete yet, and we feel uncomfortable giving, that complete amount of money. So I think...
Well, then hold back $50,000, and somebody give me a list of what you don't believe is complete, because the cell check is complete. The TV cameras are complete. That was outside his contract. IT's complete. That was outside his contract. What he has in his contract, I don't know what's not complete. I guess it's my concern. I did get a question from the chief VIA email about door clickers for the garage door, and his response on that was he didn't think they were in the specifications. I couldn't find it. That doesn't mean it's not there, but I hadn't got an answer back on Zell.
Does the chief have a
All right.
copy of the punch list?
I don't know who has a punch list.
And I apologize for not being there, but I have an interview in West Hampton, and I'm just sitting down for dinner to prep for my interview.
So
I can't change an interview date.
That's fine.
we don't have any copy of a punch list. I don't know if the chief has anything. The email I got from Rob late this afternoon just says that there's still punch list stuff to be done.
Then the whole back 50,000.
Yeah,
I'll meet
right.
with Dave tomorrow.
Right. I
Okay,
think
and
that's worth-
it's also our intention to hold back the $3,500 of your bill for the same reason, but pay you
That's fine.
pay the reimbursables.
That's fine.
So, okay.
I don't have a problem with either one.
Any other questions for Dan then?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, thank you, Dan.
All right,
Bye.
guys.
Yeah, we meet next month. I mean,
Yeah.
a few weeks anyway, so I mean, hopefully we can have this all resolved, and maybe the chief has the punch, he had a list a while back.
And actually, by next month, there'll be a new chief. I think the chief's last day is,
You're right.
The 30th, isn't it? 31st?
so
Yeah.
maybe, and he's taking some vacation time, so if we need to get to him, we want to get to him pretty quick.
Okay, I'll give him a holler in the morning and ask him if he can get us
Okay.
his punch list.
Yeah.
This one, taking 50,000. So on the P3, I did the math, it's 38,307.68 that we're paying. And this one we're taking off. Which would make it 215,458.23. Okay, motion to, excuse me, pay the reduced amount on this bill.
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Then we also have the $7,000 invoice from APC, which says it's for cell intercom systems, $7,000. Do we want to pay that now, or hold that as well?
Is it up and working? I mean, last I heard it wasn't.
Isn't that the cell check?
Yeah, so until it's inspected,
He said it's up, but it's not been
It's not been
approved by the
inspected.
DPU
He
yet.
didn't send it
But-
till 5:35, and I didn't.
because, I
get
mean,
it.
I was,
So we'll just hold that.
until it's inspected and approved, as far as I'm concerned, it's not complete.
Yeah.
I was in a house today where the
I mean, he
fire
can't-
chief
he-
came in and said, no, that system isn't working.
Okay, so that's the invoices. Everybody get a chance to read the minutes from last meeting.
They were marvelous.
Marvelous for 6 AM this morning.
Motion to approve the minutes as written.
So moved?
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, I think that pretty much covers our meeting for tonight. Our next meeting is scheduled for August 7th, which is the first
7th.
Wednesday.
I will be there.
Okay?
7th?
As long as I'm alive, I'll be there.
I'd knock on wood, wood here.
You have to be here either way.
That's
Required.
right.
If it's that way, I'll be very quiet.
Promise.
I think that covers everything then. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Good night. Good night, thank you.